Hi everyone, welcome to the day 4 of Python Basics. So let us know the topic of today's session. So it will be basics of functions of Python and some examples of real life functions and some practice problems related to functions. So let us know what is a function is. So when it comes to a function is a reusable block of code which performs a specific task by taking an input and processing it and generating the required output. So when we take the example of real life analogies like a coffee machine, if you produce coffee beans and water as an input, it will automatically produce coffee as an output. So this resembles like when we press the button of a coffee machine, we are actually calling the function to make it a coffee. Then it produces by taking coffee beans and water a coffee. Like that, and one more example is a calculator which performs a task when we press the button. Every time we press a button, it will automatically performs that specific task and generate the result as an output. So when it comes to why do we need or why do we use functions, the main three reasons are reusability, clean code, and DSA foundation. So when you write a function once, we can use it multiple times. No need of repeating the code again and again. And when we are coding for longer, complex problems, so we can break in the complex problems into smaller and manageable pieces, making very easier to debug if there is any issues. And for DSA foundation, it is essential for data structures and algorithms and most coding problems. And the most coding problems requires only function-based solutions. So in one word, we can say that functions are the backbone of professional Python programming and competitive coding. So next, let us go with the function syntax in Python. So here we can see an example for a function syntax. So def greet of name, then indented body message equals to hello plus name, print message. So whenever we call this greet function, it will automatically go to the definition section and the value which we are given in the function call will be assigned to the variable, parameter, and the remaining rest of the body will be performed the task as per the flow of execution. So let us see what a function calling look like. So here we are calling the same function which we have seen before with two values. So greet of Priya and greet of Arjun. So when it comes to greet of Priya, it will directly goes into the function and prints hello Priya because the parameter value is initialized with the actual argument value Priya. So similarly, it will perform the same function for greet of Arjun. It will generate hello Arjun. So let us know the basic key difference between parameters and arguments. So parameters are nothing but the placeholders in the function definition, and the arguments are nothing but the actual values that were passed when calling the function. So let us go with the next important topic, which is the return statement. The main purpose of using a return statement because it returns a value from the function back to the caller and allow us to use the result for further purposes and further operations. So here we can see def multiply of x comma y return x star y, and it returns the value of x star y which we can use further for further operations also. So let us know what is the difference actually between print and return. So print is used to display the output on screen while return is used to send back the value to the caller, and the print is used for debugging and showing the results while return is used to perform calculations and operations. We cannot store the value by using print statement, but we can store the value by using return statement. So we cannot use print in expressions, but we can use return in expressions also. Multiple print statements are allowed, but after one single return statement, the function exists. Its flow of execution and return back to the caller the value which are returned. So let us go with the practice problems of today's session. 1 minute. So online Python compiler. So here we can see the first question is temperature converter from Celsius to Fahrenheit. So let us write the def C to F of C, because we're actually giving the input for C. Now let us take the variable F to store the Fahrenheit value. F equals to C asterisk 9 divided by 5 plus 32. So return F. Now let us call the function by giving the actual input. So C equals to int of input K equals to C to F of C print K. Let us run it. Let us give the value of temperature in Celsius as 37. So which is the normal human body temperature? It is 98.5 actually, but due to some mathematical issues, mathematical further conversion, it has been converted into 98.6. So let us go with the next practice problem of today's session. Let us check whether the given number is even or odd. So def eve or odd of given number if number, let us first create a variable a equals to empty string, and if num percentage 2 double equals to 0, k equals to k plus even, else k equals to k plus odd. Let us give the input for this. Number equals to int input x equals to if or odd of number. We actually missed the return statement here. Now let us print the value of the returned value. Press on the function. Let us give the input as 25. Sorry, I have given the function name as wrong. So here it is, the giving the input as odd because the 25 is odd. Now let us go with the next maximum of 3. Max of max of x comma y comma z. Here we are taking 3 values because we need to generate the output by comparing the 3 numbers, and we have to generate the maximum value 3. So 1 minute. If let us create a variable max equals to 0 if x greater than y and x greater than z, max equals to x, else if y greater than x and y greater than z, max equals to y, else max equals to z. Now let us take the inputs of each and every parameter. X equals to int y equals to z equals to int of input. Let us give the calling of function c equals to max of 3 of x comma y comma z, print c. So since the given values 2 comma 3 comma 6 are compared and the maximum value is 6, the 6 has been generated as an output. Now let us go for string reverser. Def rev of string So since we are using a string here, we are directly taking input because it directly converts the user input as string. Now let us pass this to a function, directly print it by calling it print of string of given string. So let us give a string. So you can see here I have used a function as indexing with the step value as -1. So since the step value is -1, it starts from the backward and generates the output as a reverse search string. Next, let us go with a simple calculator which calculates addition, subtraction, or division or multiplication. Def cal of operator if operator double equals to plus z equals to x plus y. Elif operator double equals to minus z x minus y. Elif operator double equals to asterisk z equals to x asterisk y else elif operator double equals to z equals to x by y. Return z else z equals to now let us give the input operator equals to input x equals to y equals to int of input. Now let us run the program. Now let us give the first input as plus, enter 9, enter 8. Now we have generated the calculator and we have converted a simple calculator by using the definition function. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next class with lists in Python. Today's summary is basic foundations of DSA using functions and mastering them to write efficient and reusable code. And the next day, I'll be coming up with lists, Python most versatile data structure. Get ready to store, manipulate, and iterate through collections. Keep practicing functions today. They'll be every time in your coding journey. Thank you so much.